Hello family, I hope you're all well and welcome back. If you are new here, welcome to our family, and I hope to see you again soon so we can welcome you back as well. Please remember to subscribe if you have not already, and like and share with those you care about. Remember, this is how we keep this family together. Click the bell if you would like to know when we upload new videos, and thank you for sharing your precious time with me. Your being here means the world to me. Please tell me where you're watching from. I wish to start dedicating new videos to our family members. Today we will speak on how to unlearn our worst habits and learn to be habitually most excellent. We will explore an excerpt that is often accredited as an Aristotle quote, whom you all know I admire greatly. This quote is actually not originate from ancient times at all, nor is it from Greece or anywhere in Europe at all for that matter. It is actually an excerpt from the 1920s. It can be found in a book written by William Durant. This book, titled The Story of Philosophy, was a work that actually transformed me completely. If I were never to have stumbled across this book, there would be no Faceless Philosopher today. I will place a link in the description for this book, for those of you that are interested or curious. Now into our exploration. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. This assertion encapsulates a profound truth about the nature of human behavior and the path to greatness. This statement suggests that our identities and character are the sum of our repeated actions. Every choice we make and action we take is a reflection of who we are. Our daily routines, the way we speak to others, how we handle stress or conflict, these repeated behaviors solidify into our character. Over time, they become so ingrained that they operate almost autonomously, directing our default responses and actions. Our actions will always speak louder than words. I am actually writing a didactic poem on this subject for you all at the moment, which I will share with you all soon. Poetry is not my strongest suit, so I hope you all will be forgiving of me in the next video. When repeated enough that they become our default settings, they no longer have to be deliberate actions. Consider the rhythm of life, a symphony of habits. From the moment we rise to the time we rest our heads, we are governed by the routines we've sculpted. Each action, each decision is a thread in the quilt of our character. To the untrained ear, the musician playing scales is merely a repetitive task. Yet to the musician, it is the cultivation of a skill, the refinement of art. Each note, each transition is played not until it is correct, but until it cannot be played wrong. Excellence is woven into the very mechanics of their hands, into the subconscious. It's a universal principle. The true athlete does not simply perform on the day of the competition. They commit to excellence in every hour of training that led to it. The chef doesn't only cook a masterpiece on a whim, they perfect their craft through countless hours of trial and error. The teacher doesn't simply impart wisdom spontaneously. They prepare, they engage, they reflect, constantly honing their ability to educate and inspire. This philosophy extends to the very core of our personal growth. We, like saplings, are shaped by the nourishment of our practices. Our habits are the soil and water, mundane perhaps in the daily application, yet essential to the grandeur of what we become. Most of us have a natural aversion to the mundane. We crave excitement, adventure, and new experiences as we should. However, the mundane is where we live the majority of our lives. And so ask yourself, should this not be where we plant our seeds so that we may grow a garden which bears all the things we long for? Just as a plant needs fertile soil and adequate water to grow, we need healthy habits to develop into our best selves. Poor habits can be likened to depleted soil and drought. They stunt growth and lead to underdevelopment. I cannot tell you which habits you harbor that are unhealthy for you. However, I am confident in saying that you know what those habits are. You, like all of us, know the things that are stunting your growth. While you can find inspiration in others' words, your soil is housed within, and as such, you are the only one that can tend to it. I just pray that this realization does not make you feel alone. Remember, we are a family here, and someone will always be here. Once we have enough members, I will create a group so that we can access each other at any time. Tending one's inner garden is vital, but where does one begin? It starts with a single act, a solitary choice repeated until it is no longer a choice, but a part of who we are. The writer does not craft a novel in a day, but over many days, persistently setting words upon a page and continuously altering them until they say exactly what it is that they feel it was meant to convey. We too can do this every day in our lives until we forge our chapters into the story we want to narrate. As examples, the decision to read or write nightly, exercise regularly, meditate, or practice mindfulness, when made repeatedly, transforms into a habit that shapes our lives. As new things, they seem very much like chores. Things we must force ourselves to do. What does it mean to force ourselves to do something? It means our subconscious is willing us not to. So we must do these, and these are whatever practices we are going to habitualize. We must do these things against our own will. By committing to this call to action, we can render control of our will from our subconscious mind and steer ourselves into the direction of the destinations we seek. Let us no longer sit passively in the passenger seat with all the negative feelings that at times overwhelm us. Let us remind ourselves that if we are not driving, then there is no way to control where we are heading. If you all take anything from any of our time we spend together, family, I would wish it to be for you to always remember. Remember that each new day is your chance to edit the chapters you have already written. Each new day is a completely blank page. A redo or a do-over if you prefer. Yesterday and all of the yesterdays before that have already passed. Each morning is the present, a present, and that gift is an opportunity for you to walk to the driver's side of your life instead of walking to the passenger side as you have done every day for so long now. An opportunity for you to decide what direction your life will travel in today. And so, as the dawn greets us with a chance to redefine our lives, let us choose actions that elevate us. Let us be deliberate in our habits. Conscious that our repeated deeds are not just passing moments, but the materials used to build our destiny, and that we are the architects. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Let us make this a challenge, then. Accept this challenge, family, to greatness, to persistence, to the steadfast pursuit of what we deem worthy. The choice is yours. Choose excellence. As our time today comes to a close, I am reminded that every moment we've spent together is a stitch in the fabric of our shared journey. In our family, each of us is both student and teacher, and though the screen may separate us, our aspirations bind us. If today's conversation has sparked a flame within you, let it not be extinguished as we part ways. Carry it into the world, into your daily life, and let it illuminate the habits you will craft with intention and heart. I challenge you, family, to take these words and turn them into actions. To see the mundane not as a hurdle, but as fertile ground for the seeds of excellence you will sow and nurture with every small, repeated act of will. Remember, our garden of greatness is tended in the quiet moments when no one is watching, watered by the sweat of our persistence. As you go forth, do share your thoughts in the comments, engage with your fellow family members, and bring someone else into our fold if you feel they too could benefit from our collective quest for excellence. And when the world gets loud and your path seems to blur, return to us. Return to this space for a reminder of your purpose and your power. Until we meet again, keep turning the pages of your story with courage, write in bold letters, and live out the narrative of excellence you're meant to. So as the sun sets and we await tomorrow's dawn with a new enthusiasm, remember to subscribe, share, and above all, cultivate the habit of excellence. Your story isn't written in the stars, it's written in your daily deeds. Thank you for sharing another piece of your journey with me. Stay strong, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay connected. We are family after all. Until next time, may your days be fruitful and your nights restful. Farewell, and remember, the faceless philosopher will always be here.